Welcome back to Paris FC. Right, we need to talk about what happened last season. It's fair to say, it was a bit disappointing. We lost the Coupe Nationale final to Montpellier, but we did manage to finish 5th, which means we've got Conference League football to look forward to this season. So let's crack on, shall we? Here are the boys. Okay, last episode I asked you lot to scout out a new star striker. We need a bacon double Giesberger up top. And I hate to say it, but Guay, you're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy. You lot came through with some great ideas. A couple of you are proper little scouts, aren't you? I rate it. But none quite fit the bill like this boy. Sir Marco's got that look in his eye. Trust the process, okay? We've played against him before. Spanking the woodwork, an assist, a goal. He was electric. Now donning the navy blue of Paris FC. Our new chief bagsman, Gift Orban. He joins us from Ghent for a whopping 38.8 milli. Just look at him. Certified pace and shooting. Now let's get him mobile, shall we? Can't have you just running in a straight line. We've got nothing left. The Monzo's been bled dry, so I think it's about time we shifted some deadwood. Big Rafa. This one breaks Sir Marco's little black heart. We're forever grateful for that goal in the playoffs. But your time in Paris has come to an end. I am worried about him. Someone make sure he's looking both ways when he's crossing the street. Another day one signing out the door. João Neves. The Portuguese just couldn't score. The man had 2 left feet. He couldn't hit a barn door if his life depended on it. So he's off to Cadiz for just under 4 milli. But we haven't stopped there. Cordoba joins Montpellier. Dembele's gone off to play with Carrick. Some youth academy graduates have been shipped out. And Maresca has joined Mr. Worldwide Sporting on loan. We've shipped out 7 players. So we've done a couple of Tesco meal deals to see us through till dinner. If Orban was the BLT sandwich, Martin Hongler is the Tropicana. You know, vibrant, full of life. Then we have Jens Petter Haag. Let's be honest, he's the ready salted crisp. Both have joined on a free. Got a bit of moolah in the bank for Jan. 11 mil to play with after all that. We are looking tasty. Orban's got a buffet of creativity around him. Wing roulette either side with Henri and Cabal. Lemon and herb, extra hot, medium, take your pick. Then you got Fekir and El Mago serving up some Michelin star scran. So let's hope Orban can finish his dinner then. Conference League group easy, but let's talk about the league. I think we need to be aiming high. A Champions League spot is where we have to finish at the end of the season. Otherwise, it's just a write-off. And with that being said, let's crack on. First game we played in the league was away to Montpellier at the Stade de la Mosson. Not gonna lie, I'm still a bit bitter about the cup loss. And who pops up with a goal? Cordoba, a man we called Deadwood. Best believe Mamana snapped him in half after that. Good closing down from Henri. He feeds it to Orban for his first goal for Paris. And he's not afraid to put his body on the line. The Nigerian summons it to Aggie and he sees the game off 3-1. That's how it should have been done last season, lads. Come on! Our first game in Conference League is against Big Rafa's old club. Hongler spanks it off the woodwork. Aggie unlucky with the rebound. Cabal slips it through to Orban for his first goal in Europe for us. But just look at this from Orban. Ooh la la! That's absolutely majestic. And there's no doubt about his burners. He is rapido. Our Nigerian number 9 bags 4 goals in 40 minutes. The boy's cooking up a storm. He's got the Charlotte bouncing. But let's be honest, not even 2 big Phils had a chance of stopping that. Incredible free kick. Cabal steps up with the 5th. Henri grabs the 6th and Bogosh says, why the hell not Gaffer? 7-1 it finishes in Paris. The boys got away with murder. And Sir Marco approves this message. Nice came to visit us in the league. Surprised the poster's still standing after that smack bang wallop. Now, we need a nickname for Orban. We've got the Gift. The Nigerian number 9, the Orban donor, I don't know. But if you're stuck for words, I've got one for you. Majestic. Haaland would have been proud of that. And he tops it off with a bicy. I mean, come on, bruv. Give the rest of the league a chance. We had Neil Warnock's Aberdeen up next. Sharon, my wife, said, Aberdeen! I like to win a cup. Never won a cup. I told you Big Phil will be playing cup games. And I don't care what you say, I know he's got fingertips to that. We turned over the Reds on the home turf. All or nothing vibes in our last Conference League game against IFK Göteborg. Hongler doing a great Lewis Miley impression. But Gilavogi has been quiet ever since Orban stepped up. Quick feet in it in the woodwork is just not good enough. You'll be a Freeman Morgan if you keep this up. Jens makes it 2 to the good. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. You won't be a Morgan Freeman just yet. 3-0 the game finishes. We're doing well in Europe, but our final game of these highlights is in Ligue 1, away to Metz. But we're all jelly at the corner. To me, to you, we're dropping bollocks in the box. Metz 1, Paris 0. The weight of this pass from Orban is just delightful. Henry with the first time crossing to Orban. He says, hold my beer, and bounces it over the keeper. Aggie dinks it over to the Nigerian number 9, and oh my Jesus, what a golazo! Lino, I'm gonna kill you! We've been robbed! El Mago took that personally. It finishes 3-1. Now let's go check out how we're doing, shall we? Go on. Have a guess. Just have a guess. Oh wait. Bang! Look at us. Just look at us. Who'd have thought it, eh? Not me. 4 points above those who should not be named, and 1 point off Monaco. We're in dreamland, guys. With top group easy, and I don't know who that one loss was to. I don't know. I simmed off of it. The best teams in the world strengthen whilst they're ahead, as a wise man once said in Paris FC Season 1. And that's exactly what we've done for next season. But we need bodies now. And just 5 mil left in the kitty. We need to do some work, El Mago. Okay, now this is what I'm thinking. Fekir. Let's be honest, he's been crap this season. He hasn't been in a single highlight, and there's a reason for that. Oh, Juve. 28 mil. It's tempting. Nah, okay, I've got a plan. Sir Marco's hard to say no to. He took an FBI negotiation course, and now he can order whatever he wants from Starry Bees. And get whatever player he wants. Matteo Guendouzi. He's definitely given Sir Marco a run for his money with that Barnet. For just 5 million and Fekir. Welcome to Paris. Okay, we'll give him that Arsenal number 29. I want Emery Guendouzi, not Arteta Guendouzi. We've also loaned out Bogosh, the caddy, and Reibiger for some extra game time. We're just not getting it this season. You know what? It makes sense now that Rafa's gone. Casper now donning the Zidane number 5. Let's be honest, he's earned it. Sir Marco likes what he sees. Strong from top to bottom. Sideshow Bob should add a bit of stability into that midfield. But can this team go the distance in Europe? I reckon we're good enough to battle on both fronts. Speaking of which, let's take a closer look at our Conference League round of 16 tie. Ooh, we've got Shakhtar. Go on then, let's jump straight into that, shall we? Now, they won the Uefa Cup in 2008-9 season, so they're no pushover when it comes to European knockouts. They know their way around town. But I don't think they can handle our Nigerian prince. Just look at the movement here from Aggie. This is exactly why he needs to be in that cam role. Starts off the move and dashes into the box to finish it off. Let's be honest, the captain is a cult hero. Casper does well to break up the attack. He gets the ball peacefully, right? But Kelsey, that mug chose violence. Oh, you bottled it, mate. Just send him off, ref. Just look at the state of it.
He could have been killed. That was the most dangerous thing I've seen.
Oh, Casper's done for the day. I don't know just how bad it is yet, but we can pray. 1 like equals 1 pray. Orban's clearly rattled by Casper's injury as he misses a clear sitter. The second half rolls around. He wins the ball back and then watch this. Head down, gunning for it. He's galloping out the gates. And a delicate little chip over the keeper. Absolutely disgusting stuff. A lovely over-the-top ball by Dina. Heads the ball down, runs into the box, tries to pull it back for Aggie. No bueno. Cabal is there to clear up the rebounds. 3-0 it is. We've seen the game off comfortably. I'll be totally honest with you, I didn't realise how good he was going to be when we first bought him. But he is ruthless in front of net. Exactly what we needed. We win the first leg comfortably 4-0. We sim the second. Now let's go check on Casper. He's out for 2 months. Oh no. Good thing we got this geezer in, innit? Back to the Groupama Stadium now as we face Lyon in the league. Torres, son, you've done an Alacooch. Restes off his line but no dice. Dina playing piggy in the middle at the throw-in. And their main man makes it 2-0. It's El Mago who's the big bad wolf and blows the house down. A warm embrace at the celebrations. He's like a son to Sir Marco. Bad defending or quick feet, I just don't know. Probably both, to be honest. He dances his way to a first half hat-trick. Who is it? Oh, it's you. This kid is always bagging against us. Big Phil, Fabianski, and now Restes. Anyway, 2 big chances for Maggie, spanking it off the woodwork. Who knows what would have happened if they went in. Maybe we would have avoided this clown gathering. Best believe he was scouted after that. The boys had the game of his life. Now we've got to shake that off. We visit Porto in the quarter-finals of the Conference League. 2 exquisite saves from Restes, and then it's some lovely build-up play. Patience is the word that springs to mind for our opener. But from that point, the floodgates opened up and the boys were whitewater rafting. Marco Ball is fully coming together now. This is quick, expansive, fast, wing play football. Hadjum, don't you dare! Oh, let him off. You got to hit those when they fall to you like that. Some lovely build-up play between Aggie and Cabal. You know what? I'm happy for Cabal. He's got more involved this season. A third from our captain, and we've gone from whitewater rafting to smooth sailing. A lovely ball into Romario. But don't worry, it's not an iceberg. We're not going to crash out of the quarters just yet. Cabal made sure of that off the rebound. 4-1 it finishes, and just like Shakhtar, we sim the second leg. Now we've got a biggie. Monaco are right alongside us for a spot at the top. Aggie spots the run from our star boy. A cheeky back heel to Henri, and what's the youngster going to do? Oh my god, what a strike! I told you this young gung has got a bit about him. Pepe could never. Sideshow Bob then catches him out with a high press. El Mago is smoke and mirrors as Mavropanos runs off stage, leaving basically an empty net for Aggie to slot one home. This is a monumental win for us in the title race, but more than likely it could mean the difference between Champions League and Europa League football next season. With that being said, let's go check out the calendar, shall we? Okay, 5 glorious games left of the season, and 6 if we grab a win over Genk in the semis. It's crunch time, baby! Let's focus on what's in front of us first, shall we? That man knows a lot about these lot. Away from home, they get the first chance of the day. And Sir Marco can smell something in the air. Got a nose like a bloodhound. They're coming at us again. Some weak tackling from Christian and Dina leads to the visitors drawing first blood. Sir Marco tried to warn you lot, but no, you didn't listen. If we lose this game, I'm releasing the entire back line. I don't even care. Top Knot and Cabal has something to say about that though, as the Algerians link up to make it one apiece. That's got the Charlotte bouncing again. Go on, Orban. Oh, my man. Even if it doesn't come off, we love to see it. El Mago getting swiped from behind. Off you go, lad. Trying our luck against 10 men. It's Cabal, denied his brace at the rebound. And with a couple minutes to go, it's Restes with a big save to keep us in the game. But that's how that game finishes. 1-1 is probably a fair result. It just means we have to do a proper job in the second leg. But we've got Lorient on the cards before that. So let's go and check out the league table. I can't believe it. How are we up here? I didn't think we'd be challenging for the title. We only wanted Champions League this season. Level on points with our rivals, and with a game in hand, we could go 3 points clear of them. Okay, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1 game at a time. Lorient, here we go. We've got one chance, one opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted. Will we capture it? Well, with Restes in net, we better bloody catch it. Out the blocks like a bullet against in the first half, and their number 1 is equal to it. As the second half rolls around, it's Aggie gunning it down on goal, and well, you already know how this story ends. El Mago bringing the magic to the Charlotte. The streets of Paris are bouncing, but it's the Top Knot with a weak challenge that lets Lorient work a chance into the box, and it's Restes letting it slip for an easy rebound. Cordova makes it 1-1. It sent shockwaves through the Charlotte. We are stunned. Aggie and Auburn playing hot potato with their defence, but we can't convert from outside the box. Guay finds himself free on the edge of the box, and it's no dice. The game finishes 1-1. 1 point does the job for now. Let's go check the league table. 1 point separates us at the top, but we have other problems that need our attention. We go into the second leg of the semis where nothing less than a win will do. The pressure's on, but we've worked too hard to let it slip away now. You know what they say, the cream will always rise to the top. And with Dina, Henri and Orban on the pitch, there's more than enough to go around. The 3 link up for a lovely opening goal. Christian finds Henri with chalk on his boots. Plays it through to Dina, and it's the deadly trifecta again. This time the keeper comes in clutch. Cabal slips it through to Orban, works his way outside, and as he lines up the shot, it's just off the mark. Look at that elite mentality though. It's Balkan season, and Orban's hungry. Rice, chicken, and a side of goals please, chef. 2 goals before half time, 3-1 up on Ag, we're looking dangerous. The Three Musketeers link up once again as Henri plays it through to the Orban donor and he thumps it into the onion bag. Look away, Genk fans, save yourself the headache. Second half goals from Henri and Guilavogui were the cherry on top of a great away day here in Belgium. We've secured our spot in our first European final. But now we fly back to Paris for what could be a title deciding derby day. It's a 2-horse race and 1 point is all that separates us from second spot PSG going into the penultimate game of the season. That's right, we're running 5 at the back. Kozłowski's been forced into midfield mid-injury and Aggie sits just behind Morgan and Orban. The stage has been set, half and half scarves are flying off the shelf. 4 seasons since we took over Paris FC with Sir Marco. Could we be crowned champions and beat our rivals on the same day? I believe. Do you? Dean is clearly not fazed by the occasion. Whipping out knocks like that, lovely stuff. Guendouzi does well to bar this time, plays the ball back down the line, Guilavogui in the box but it's just over his head. Fosu Mensah getting stuck in, that far at the back is doing wonders. Now this goal right here is what Sir Marco ball is all about. Patient, stylish build-up play. You might be wondering why is Casper in the back there? Because it gives space for Hadjum on their left. Aggie picks the ball up on the halfway line, slots it through to Orban, and he's got the composure to lay it off to Guendouzi. On once more to our flying fullback who makes no mistake with the finish. Junior Dina Abimbe, the lad who wasn't good enough for PSG, has now scored against them for their bitter rivals in a title deciding derby. The Parc des Princes is stunned as we go in at half time, 1-0 up and one hand on the prize. A big block from Toure there to keep the score in our favour. They tried their luck from outside the box, but it's Resses to get a big hand to it. Just look what it means to him. They just could not work their way into the box. Constantly knocking on the door in the second half, it's Resses again shutting the door in their face. Our number 1 is having the game of his life. A short corner routine has worked all the way back to Dagba. And our defence has been so solid up to now. Hearts like the Red Sea for Garnacho. I'll admit it, Sir Marco had this blonde in our shortlist for some time, but he chose greed over glory. Let's see how that works out for you, shall we, champ? PSG coming at us with the high press. It's the former PSG grads again, linking up. Dina finds the pass to Orban that unlocks the defence, and who's that in the box? It's Morgan Guilavogui, the lad we brought back to Paris FC for pure nostalgia's sake, has now put us 2-1 up. Come on, my son. Sir Marco's dressed for the occasion. Do not let him down, lads. Guendouzi with the Trivela. It loops onto the bar. Oh my god, that would have been comical if it went in. Aggie on the edge of the box. He turns and picks out Guendouzi with a delicious dink. And he makes no mistake with the finish. The ex-PSG grad has put us 3-1 up with just 10 minutes to go. Just look at the state of this pass by Aggie. It is delicious. El Bloody Mago. Bringing the magic to Paris FC. Fosu with a moment of madness as he almost gives away a penalty. It's Hadjum with the block. Just on the stroke of half time, it's Morgan who lofts the ball over to Hadjum. It's fair to say our fullbacks have been outstanding today, but none have been more outstanding this season than Gift Orban. He grabs the 4th and final goal as we beat PSG to the Ligue 1 title for the first time under Sir Marco. It's been an astonishing display from the boys today, and they've been incredible this season. I still can't believe it. Look at that, 4 points clear at the top, but we don't get to lift the title until our next home game. Let's just get out of the way with, shall we? 34 games played, 25 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses, 83 goals and 38 conceded. 81 points. They are the magic numbers that have gone into this title winning campaign. Aga Akets, our first signing as Paris FC manager in season 1, the first player to lift the Ligue 1 title for Paris FC. I'm so happy he's the one. He bleeds blue for Paris. A shoo-in for our Hall of Fame team, if we ever make one, that is. But let's just let it sink in for a moment. We've won the league in our 4th season. This team, right here, is destined for greatness. but I'd be remiss to say that we wouldn't be here without this man. Just look at Sir Marco suited and booted. Gift Orban wins Player of the Season. I hope you lot didn't forget, we've got Celta Vigo in the Conference League final up next. We've already had an incredible season, but this is a chance for eternal European glory. With victory comes immortality here tonight. Paris FC, our history awaits us. Let's not keep it waiting any longer. Coming out the blockade quicker than you downloaded Tinder after you broke up with your missus. We weren't shy about making the first move. It's our right hand side linking up again. Orban, you feeling alright, mate? Normally you put in that top right banjo. El Mago, he casts his eye far and wide. Isaac Toure gets all 6'9" of him behind that header, but the keeper says non merci. Guendouzi keeps it alive from the rebound. It's Casper into Toure. Aggie rolls onto his right foot and absolutely wellies it. Goes to celebrate with the travelling fans as we go up 1-0 in our first European final. Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. They're all hitting the back of the net once El Mago takes aim. Mamana decides to go for a little stroll past the halfway line. Even plenty of space in behind for Broja to exploit. Gets it onto his right foot and absolutely pinpoints that into the bottom right hand corner. In all fairness, that was a superb strike. I'm not sure how much Restes could have done about that. Neres making Hadjim look like an absolute mug. Drives into the box. He goes down against Restes. Referee's kicked him in the face. Is the VAR not going to have a look at that? All these Spanish clubs are the same. Bloody corrupt. Are we really going to let him get away with that celebration? Now the turns have tabled in this first half. It's not all 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps anymore, is it? Cabal does well to get round the defence, but his shot on goal was more apple sours than tequila. Bit of salt, bit of lime, lovely stuff. We're looking wobbly as the back. If we try and play it out, we get caught in possession. Restes does well to smother the shot. We go in at the break, 2-1 down. Aggie and Katzber trying to lift the team spirits. We know we're still in this tie. As long as we just keep doing what we've been doing all season, that's working our way down the right hand side. Henri works his way into a corner. He holds it up well, plays it back to Casper, into Orban, and the keeper's equal to it. It's just not been his day so far. Aggie floats the ball in, and the 8th wonder of the world is there to nod it home. Unlike in the first half, Toure gets a glancing header onto that. Nothing but pure forehead as it goes into the bottom corner. 2-2 at 60 minutes. We fought our way back into this game. It's Aggie cutting it back to Orban, trying his luck again. He has truly met his match this game. But this is what the elites do. They never give up. They keep running in behind. Orban in the box, gets his shot off, and it's off the post. No! Our player of the season's having a game to forget. Aggie in once more to Orban. He lays it across, and it's Kasper Kozłowski. The man who was out injured for 2 months has come back to land what could be the knockout blow. He's not even fully fit. He's running off of pierogies and a dream. Restes coming to our rescue in the final minutes. It's Lamingue. Can he seal the victory? No, he can't. He's furious with himself. The final whistle blows and the comeback is complete. 3-2 the final score. We've taken our chance and we've gained eternal European glory. I said it before, with victory comes immortality here tonight, and Paris FC have written themselves into the history books of Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your new European champions, Paris FC. The streets of Paris will be bouncing all day and all night as we celebrate winning the double. Here we go, official confirmation of our European triumph. Don't worry about that. We only wanted to secure Champo this season and we finished top. But now we've got a taste for it. We've got to retain our title next season. Can't be just giving it back to PSG now that we've won it. It's ours. Orban obviously grabbed Golden Boot in Ligue 1. But just look at how many goals he scored in the season. 46 and 16 assists. That's incredible. Captain Aggie's still coming in clutch with 18 and 16. But it pains me to say it. He's got the double down with arrows. His time is limited. We need to make sure we're enjoying every second with him. Henri Aubert's jumped to an 82. Look at, he's looking pretty good to be fair. Orban, just an absolute machine. But where would you like to strengthen next season? Comment below and I'll be sure to scout out a couple man. Speaking of such, at the time of recording, we're sitting on 99 subscribers. Whether we hit 100 before or after this video, I'd just like to say thank you. It means a lot. But as a little teaser for you, cop a load of this. He didn't have to travel far, and Sir Marco is gassed. Xavi Simons, welcome to Paris FC.